What up, everyone? Today we're going to look over a keyboard that I just got in the mail. I actually bought this from a party on eBay, believe it or not, and it's the ANPRO keyboard, not the 2. I have the 2 coming, but the reason I snatched this one up is a specific reason. This is the collector's edition of the keyboard. Now, from what I can tell on my research, and you guys can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong, there's really no difference other than the casing and everything on the keyboard, but for the price I picked it up for, I figured it was worth a shot to get it and to try it out on stream and just see how it is comparing it to my Ducky, because you guys know by watching my channel that I am a Ducky guy. So we're gonna switch over. I'm gonna show you the keyboard that I bought. We're gonna talk about it for a second and switch back to me and end it. And I'm gonna stream tonight and use it on the stream, and you guys can ask me questions, and then we're just gonna kind of play it along by ear to see if I like it as well as my Ducky. So I will talk to you guys in a second over there. So when I first got the keyboard, I opened it out of the box and I'm looking at this box. And I was like, the hell did I just buy? That's not what I put my bid on. What just happened? So I was patient. I opened the box. Nothing obviously in it now, but this was in the box. This is the ANPRO 1, not the 2, but nonetheless, still a ANPRO nonetheless. Now, one of the differences that I was able to read online, and again, forgive me if, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see the collector's edition thing on there or not, because it's in yellow. It's kind of a weird writing, but one of the things that drew me to this keyboard was it looked different than any of the other ANPROs that I had seen. Basically, this guy is got the blue board, which I thought was pretty slick because I like blue, pinks, and stuff like that. I think it originally had white keycaps, but he put black on it, and I dig that. It's like not a pitch black, but it's more of like a grayish black, and I think it matches that blue really well. A couple of things for the ANPRO that some of you probably already know, but if you don't, you're watching the video. It is a Bluetooth keyboard. You can use it. It does have a dongle. It's probably okay if you're going to use this as like a secondary keyboard for something, probably all great. But the keyboard does have Bluetooth capabilities, like I was saying, but I don't necessarily think that I would use that for gaming. You're probably going to have a ton of latency with it. It's not something I'd recommend. They've pretty much perfected wireless gaming mice, but not keyboards. I wouldn't want to do that personally. I would put a wire on it. The only disadvantage that I have with this keyboard is they still, for whatever reason, decided that they wanted to use the micro USB, and I'm not a fan of that. I think at this point all keyboards should be USB-C, but the hell do I know? I don't make keyboards. Now this particular ANPRO has blue switches on it. Now I'm not normally a fan of blue switches, but again, I got a deal on it, so I wasn't complaining. These are pretty loud, and I'm just going to give you a typing test of, you know, how loud these are. And again, I'm probably a foot away from the camera. So it's pretty loud. I don't know how that's going to impact as far as the stream goes. They feel good, but I don't necessarily know if I would want to use that for gaming. You'd probably want to put some O-rings on this guy. So that's what I know as far as the ANPRO. You guys know that I'm a big Ducky guy, so we're going to try this out. When I get the ANPRO 2, we're going to try that one out too. And then once I've tried them all out for a little bit of time, and the GMMK, I'm going to basically do a review video of like Ducky versus ANPRO 2 versus the GMK, just to give you my final thoughts on what I think pros and cons of the keyboard are. I don't want to give you guys pros and cons right now because honestly, I would be lying to you if I gave you pros and cons of the keyboard. I do know that they make a pretty good keyboard based on reviews. Some people love them, some people hate them, but you're going to have that with anything. So we'll switch back to me, we'll finish it up, and this is what we're going to use tonight on the stream. All right, guys, that was basically my unbox of the ANPRO. I tried to give you some specs on it. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about the ANPRO. I just wanted to show you my unboxing of it, what I'm going to be using for my daily driver for a couple days until I get my ANPRO 2 and GMMK, because there is going to be a follow-up video of the comparison of the pros and cons. I want to be able to use this for a few days just to tell you, in my opinion, what I think is good and bad about it as opposed to the Ducky, you know, what might be better for who and switches. Plus, I haven't used a whole lot of blue switches, so I'm curious to see how that's going to work. I usually use either the MX Reds or the Gateron Browns, stuff like that. So take it with a grain of salt. Tune into the Twitch stream. There'll be a link below that you can go over and follow that channel. And we have a lot of fun over there. I don't take the game too seriously. It's usually Apex or maybe even some Fortnite because of the new season. I'll try it. I'll probably hate it, but it is what it is. But it's mostly just me reading chat and just chopping it up with you guys. We did get our Twitch affiliate over there, which is awesome. I appreciate that so much. And we just have a good time. It's more of just a relaxed, casual thing. No sweaty people over there. There's no toxic chat. Everybody gets along with everybody for the most part, and it's a good environment. That's what we're trying to build, guys. So that's all I have on this video. I am going to be recording another video. That'll probably go up tomorrow, and you'll see that. But yeah, that's all I got. I appreciate you guys tuning in and watching the video. Let me know if there's anything special other than the casing about that AmPro, if there's any AmPro people out there that maybe are more knowledgeable about it than I am. If it was something ducky, I'd be able to spout it right off, but AmPro is a territory that I'm not real familiar with. Everything that I went online and tried to find basically said it was a standard AmPro with special casing that made it collector's edition. So that's all I have. If there's something else, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications on, tell your friends, tell your family. We're always doing cool stuff on the channel. I'm always trying to improve everything. And that's all I have for you on this video. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe and enjoy.